In 2010, DC released Justice League: Crisis on Two Worlds. It's a movie, and the movie's pretty much about the Justice League facing off against evil versions of themselves. It's a novel concept, one that has been done countless times over the years. Normally, it shows what a character could have become had one tiny detail been off. It also provides an interesting dynamic between the good version and the bad version. A difference in ideology is almost always put to the test, but that difference in ideology is only interesting when both sides make sense. Enter Owlman, Batman's evil counterpart and member of the crime syndicate, which is basically the evil Justice League, the evil good guys. In the movie, he is portrayed as the ultimate nihilist, citing as nothing he does matters. He came to that conclusion that, nothing he does matters because of the existence of a multiverse in DC Comics. For those of you that don't know, a multiverse is basically comic companies' way of selling more comics by giving you novel concepts like, what if Bruce Banner wasn't the Hulk? Or what if Batman was gay? Stuff like that. And then they make a whole universe around it. That's what the multiverse is. It's how it is in the movie is a little bit different. I'll get to that. So, he came to that conclusion because of the existence of DC's multiverse. He states that every decision that we make is meaningless because somewhere in a parallel Earth, we make the exact opposite decision. So nothing we do matters. So he sets off on the ultimate goal, his ultimate goal of doing the one thing that he knows will matter, which is destroying the original Earth, and by extension destroying the multiverse. And this is where I gotta explain some of the plot of the movie. So, the crime syndicate, the bad guys, want to take over Earth, but can't really because America still has nukes. So, the crime syndicate just makes nukes of their own, or at least that's what this bomb is. The crime syndicate's nuke that is going to blow up the entire world if America doesn't give in to their demands and whatnot. So, that's what Owlman says it's for, but in actuality, Owlman just wants to kill everyone. And the only way to kill everyone is to take it to the original Earth, the Earth that spawned every single universe, because of a difference in choice. And that's why he wants to destroy that world, because if he destroys that world, he'll destroy the entire multiverse. This is explained to Batman during the final fight in the movie, but his logic in why destroying the multiverse will matter doesn't make any actual sense. For starters, if the multiverse worked like Owlman claims, meaning every choice we make doesn't matter because in another universe we make the exact opposite choice, there would be an infinite number of Batmen facing off against Owlman. A Batman who was black, a Batman who was poor, a ninja Batman, a gay Batman, a Batman who didn't look both ways before crossing the street. There would be many, many more Batman and Owlman facing off, trying to both stop and start the destruction of the multiverse. But there wasn't. There was one Batman and one Owlman, fighting for existence. In the final showdown where Owlman explains his logic and reasoning to Batman, he inadvertently disproves his logic merely by existing. The concept of infinite universes doesn't work for a multiverse or a multiverse-wide event, entirely because there will always be a universe where the multiverse as a whole ends and one where it doesn't. This is why Owlman is stupid. He thinks like a nihilist for 20 minutes and concludes that nothing matters without thinking about why his own thinking is flawed. Owlman is a villain that, like most other villains in media, makes sense only when you don't think about their logic at all. He is a terrible written character, and the movie he was in kind of sucked as well. It really wasn't that well written. A lot of the characters did not make any sense whatsoever. So that's it. That's all I got. There are links to the clips that I'm referring to in regards to Owlman explaining his very flawed logic in the description. And if you have any questions about the vid, feel free to ask. I have no life, so I can answer at any given point in time. I hope you enjoyed my little rant. Bye-bye.